He won't stand next to Donald Trump now that the campaign's on. Think about it. He won't allow Donald Trump to campaign for him in this state. And he's willing to pledge his loyalty to Trump in private. Why not in public? What's he trying to hide? Is there a problem with Trump being here? Is he embarrassed?
Oh, dear. POTUS poking Trump with a little stick.
Yeah.
Oh, look who's here. It's Brian May from...
We will rock you.
Brian May from Queen is filling in on the board, everybody. Thank you for coming in, Brian. Are you not on tour now, or are you... Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay, and also you haven't turned up your mic. That's okay. That's okay. He's used to... What does he play? Guitar? Bass? Yeah, he's not used to... This is new.
No.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Brian, what?
It should be up. No?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Good.
Chris Lavoie is going on vacation tomorrow, a well-deserved vacation for a week. Yeah. Brian May from Queen will be filling in. Yes, Chris has taken over all Sean's duties, and he just did Sexy Liberal Tour. He's 2 months late for vacation, so we don't want to hear any whining. And I'm talking to myself.
Yeah.
No whining.
No whining stuff.
No whining. He deserves it.
Yes, I do need a little bit of a vacation. Thank you.
Okay.
I thank you, Stephanie, for granting me a vacation.
And thank you, Queen, for taking a break from tour. Are we going to keep up this ruse with neighbor?
And Brian May is a famous astrophysicist, too.
Yes,
What?
yes.
Yes, he's like super smart.
This is my neighbor Doug, everybody,
Yeah.
who also happens to be a radio engineer. Hi, neighbor Doug.
Good morning.
/ Brian. That's the cover in the
Yeah.
neighborhood. Call him neighbor Doug.
He's one of the other celebrities that live in your neighborhood.
Yes.
Yes.
Like we have to call Moby Jim. Just, I don't know, just because. Wink. Okay,
you're
not Moby.
I think Moby has an actual first and last name. His given name isn't Moby.
Have you noticed that Moby does look exactly like our other neighbor? So when I first moved here, I was like, because I'm good friends with that neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
So the first time I saw Moby, I'm like, hey, honey, how are you? And he just was like, freak. Don't call me honey.
Like you were offering him meat or something.
He's like, meat eater. Don't talk to me.
Here, I brought you a brontosaurus rib. All right. Okay. What the actual? Right. This is the best tweet ever. Angry staffer tweets: the 24-hour news cycle is good for some things. Monitoring congressional negotiations isn't one of them, folks. It always works like this. Don't let every twist and turn in the process raise your blood pressure. They will get it passed. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the ugliest sausage ever. My stomach is a mess. And Brian May from Queen doesn't even know where all the fart sounds are. You know what? Here, I'm going to help because a lot of this is new for you. You're used to touring. You know what? I'm going to use my auxiliary machine. Here we go. That's what's happening. That is me watching. Manchin says, whatever. Sinema, no. Oh. Thank you, Chris. See? It's a teamwork.
Yeah.
No I in team, Brian May from Queen. I mean, seriously.
That works better.
That sounds like a motorcycle taking off.
That's a very dry fart. The ones we have are wet farts.
Good morning, neighbors.
Are you planning on staying all week, Brian May?
I don't know if he intends.
The next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
He might not even stay till the end of this break.
Thank God those are sound effects.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. This is wow. So the president is over talking to Democrats this morning.
Yeah.
He's going to 8:30 our time.
He's delayed.
Towards the end of the show, he is going to speak live and then delayed his trip to Europe.
Yeah. He's delayed his trip because of having to speak.
Right. Early this afternoon, he's finally leaving. Okay. So I don't really. What is exactly? This is the latest in this stack here.
Maybe.
That's treason stack over there. That's January 6th. We'll get to that in a second.
There's a lot of that, too.
Right.
We'll talk about that with Eric Swalwell, who's coming up.
Oh, thank you for that. Yes. And then, okay. Thank you, Brian May from Queen. I'm going to do this for a week. I'm just going to say the whole thing. Because the first time we posted a picture, people were like, oh my God, Brian May from Queen is Steph's neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so okay, Travis, should we wade backwards? And let's wade backwards in time.
Are we talking about the sausage?
Yes.
So
Would you like some? I'm going to hit some fun facts, Brian May. That's a little hot. Thanks so much.
You spoke radio language. He understands that.
Well, that's a little hot, everybody. This is our Insta Replay 360 sound effect machine, Brian May.
When are you ever going to get over that cold of yours?
I have had this cold since 1982, everybody.
Can I get the check?
Pardon me?
You're getting paid?
All right. All right. That's giving me a headache now. It's too early for the fun facts. Okay. So Biden is expected to unveil a framework for the. I cannot literally keep up with this anymore. Can I just say Manchin and Sinema? This was my last nerve. Frangela and I share. That was like weeks ago. Now this nerve is. It's. Okay. So the White House expects full Democratic support for the proposal. Well, I expect Jennifer Garner to marry me. So let's just see how all this goes.
I think we're better off with this Build Back Better than we are with you and Jennifer Garner.
Well,
yeah.
You just don't know, do you?
Odds are.
I apparently have a better shot with Juliana Margulies, who has doubled down on her. I may have had gay experiences.
She's so your type.
Right? Super hot, super...
Unavailable.
What is John Fugelsang's joke? Like the weather in Miami. Very hot, very unpleasant. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't know her. I'm just kidding. That's a John Fugelsang joke.
She's super hot and super unavailable to you, Stephanie.
Right, my type. That's
Okay.
exactly
Yeah.
it. Right. Oh, shut up. Okay. Biden is expected, right, so he's huddling behind closed doors, perhaps as we speak, right? And then expected to deliver remarks at the White House late morning, as we said, toward the end of the show today, which we will go to live. And then he'll leave for his trip, yes, to urge the rest of the world on climate change when we're apparently, the president is actually a guy that makes all his money from coal in West Virginia.
Yeah, just go Manchin.
Oh, my God. I so want to vote blue in 22. Please, our thing should be make Manchin and Sinema irrelevant.
Yes.
Just that's a whole driving force. Oh, my God, are they not enjoying this? They're just like, they go back and forth with microphones,
Right.
like in the billionaire tech. No, I don't like that. How about just like, no, I like that. No, I don't like that. Like, they're just like, it's like a chess game between the two of them.
Just a point.
Like when we have an agreement, it's like, no, I don't like.
This billionaire thing, can we just talk about how stupid the billionaire thing is? There are only 700 billionaires in the United States.
Yes, there's
who would be
none. You know how many
taxed.
there are in West Virginia? None.
Zero.
There's none. There's 0 in West Virginia.
The poorest
This reminds
state
me-
in the country.
Has anyone ever heard Kathy Griffin's story about when she was sitting next to Anna Nicole Smith at some event and they served polenta and Nicole Smith didn't like it? It's hilarious, but that's what this reminds me of. She just kept repeating to Kathy Griffin, I don't like it. It's polenta. She's like, what is this? Kathy's like, it's polenta. She's, I don't like it. And then she just kept saying, it's polenta? I don't like it. That's what the right Manchin and Sinema are like.
Yeah.
What is it, polenta? It's just, and Kathy Griffin was like, just eat it. Just eat it. Just eat it, Anna Nicole. Shut up.
How can you not like polenta?
Right?
It's delicious.
Let's start with that.
Yeah. A little bit of garlic, some butter.
We're at the just up beneath the polenta part of this legislation. Joe, Kirsten.
We're also at the bath salts portion of the show right now.
Yeah. Okay. Well. All right.
Cannibal dogs from hell.
So the Democrats apparently dropped a proposal for family and medical leave because that's what you want right before the president does an overseas trip. Is we would like to remain the only country that does not have any kind of leave of any kind because we're, one of the poorest, most underdeveloped countries in the world, as you know. So yeah. Okay, Biden had originally posed 12 weeks of paid leave, then last week it was reduced to 4 weeks, and then it was eliminated altogether. Because I guess that was legislative polenta for Joe Manchin. We don't have that in West Virginia. Nah. Democrats have said the bill will provide an extension of the child tax credit funding for child care centers. Representative Joyce Beatty said will also include funding for housing and vouchers for historically black colleges and coverage for more seniors and Medicaid recipients. We're getting some sausage. I just don't know what. You know what it is? It's like kind from Wisconsin with the candy corn in it. I mean, it's sausage, but it's...
I just think
There could be sawdust in this.
There's also gummy bear sausage. I found.
That's what we're left with.
Yeah.
That is the sauce and polenta.
But polenta's delicious.
So Kirsten Gillibrand was negotiating with Manchin, right? She's a longtime champ of paid leave, as are the vast majority of Americans. She negotiated throughout the week to try to salvage some sort of scaled-down benefit. Those efforts proved unsuccessful by yesterday. Right. It is being dropped after attempts to drastically pare it down were deemed insufficient. Plan down. Okay, I'm just saying Google a bit if you can find it. Kathy tweeted back at, with John Fugelsang posted a picture of me and him and Elie Mystal at the last Politicon where Elie Mystal's dressed as a Trumper.
Yeah.
In a white beater t-shirt and okay. Anyway, but Kathy tweeted at us. So Kathy, send us the Polenta Anna Nicole Smith bit so we can post it for. Okay. Oh, this is the headline. Look at this. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean that. I was doing the backstroke through this is my late night stack and my morning stack because this is this part of the Polenta. Manchin skeptical of billionaire tax proposal. So that was the Polenta he didn't like. The Kristen Sinema liked.
Yeah.
Right, but then the paid family leave. No.
Computer says no.
No. Okay. How are they Democrats? I don't understand. I hope Malcolm Nance is not right. He says Kristen Sinema is going to. She sits on the Republican side now. Like, I don't. By the way, she is dressed as Aaron Neville for Halloween. We figured it out. It's the black T-shirt and the jean vest.
Aaron Neville tweeted that. I wore it better. Did you see that?
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes. God. I just.
Instant follow.
She does. She just has disrespect.
She does.
For everybody. Her constituents, the body of the Senate.
She doesn't give a...
Right. Thank you. They even need to include in these stories as Kristen Sinema was unavailable for comment. She's always unavailable.
Did you see yesterday that they had a dog Halloween costume contest?
No.
And one of them dressed their dog up as Sinema.
Yeah.
What? Oh, in the vest?
It was the pink dress.
Oh, in the pink dress. Okay. Okay, so where are we with that? So, right, Joe Manchin is not down with the proposed billionaire tax. Mm-hmm. Kristen Sinema is against she voted against the Trump tax cuts, and now she is for them and doesn't want to. Right, because that makes sense to Aaron Neville?
Her lobbyists?
Somebody. Okay. Can we find an Aaron Neville song? I love his music.
The look, the feel.
He did wear it better. That is
true.
Okay. Manchin said, I don't like the connotation. We're targeting different people. Billionaires? They're people.
700 of them.
There's people basically that they've contributed to society. They've created a lot of jobs, invested a lot of money, and give a lot.
They've
Blah
hoarded
blah.
a lot of money.
It's time it's all time we all pull together and row together.
You
are saying it's time we all pull together and row together. You're the one that
Kirsten
broke your oar off and threw it.
Yeah, Kirsten. They don't have traditional income.
No, this
like
is
the rest of
Manchin.
us.
This is
Manchin. Well, Manchin.
Right.
They don't have traditional income like the rest of us. You can't tax income that you don't get.
Manchin aide said that he's conflicted about the idea, but hasn't closed the door. Oh, it's just such an existential moral dilemma. Should we make billionaires pay their fair share? Sinema ignored questions about whether she supports the billionaire tax, because of course she did.
She's consistent.
That's her bag. Even as Manchin raised alarm he might not be willing to sign on to key elements, he voiced optimism that an agreement could be within reach. Absolutely, a deal can be reached as early as Wednesday. That'd be yesterday, Manchin said. Right. He said, when I say deal, I mean we need to move forward. Meaning move forward with everything I want, nothing that anybody else wants but me. Okay, me, and also me. Okay, so that's where we're all. We'll see what happens from the morning negotiations, everybody.